So when I joined Sprague and Rhodes in 1980, a total rookie, I was a coffee buyer all this time, and so now I'm in this role. I'm in the biggest market back then. New York was definitely the coffee trading center of the world, and you know, I was exposed to a whole new environment, trading. Now suddenly, I wasn't the buyer anymore that everyone pursued, right? I had to go after clients, and I was given a whole bunch of accounts to pursue. All of them non-existent accounts. They were either dormant or not, or brand new. In other words, companies that the company I worked for, Sprague and Rhodes, at that time had no relationship with.
Right.
So I said, okay, and they gave me about 15 or so names, and they were spread out: South, East Coast, Midwest, West Coast. So I said, okay, I want to visit every single client. And I planned 3 trips, one to the West Coast, one to the South, and one to the Midwest. And I did that basically within the first 4 or 5 months after I joined the company. And I'm very proud to say that within a few months, I ended up doing business with every single company that I visited that way.
Wow.
And there were about 15 or so companies. And over the course of the few years, I became pretty much the key trader in the company. And again, it all started by just going to visit, say hello, have dinner or lunch with them, and talk about coffee and God and the world. You got to be hungry. You got to be hungry. And, you know, tenacity. You got to be a bulldog in a way. Never give up. And if there's setback because, you know, you're trying to reach someone and they kind of keep ignoring you. I mean, it's tough to keep on trying and running up against the wall. But if you don't, then, you know, you have lost. So never give up. So again, you have to be hungry, and you have to love what you're doing. And I think that comes relatively easy when it comes to a product like coffee. It's such a fascinating, exotic product. I have so many friends who are in totally different industry, and they keep envying me for being in that, you know, I'm in steel, or I'm in finance, or I'm in this and that. And, you know, you deal with 1 or 2 different qualities. So when you are trading in other products, sugar, gold, I mean, oil, boring. I mean, it's boring, really. Coffee is endless. You have 60 countries that produce it, every country in the world that consumes it. The international trade is huge, and so many different qualities, varieties, differentials. It's a challenging, complex market, but that's what makes it exciting. You know, if you want to keep it easy and simple, then trading gold. It's boring as hell, I think. But no, coffee is so fascinating, and it's something that you can consume, that you can enjoy. I enjoy making my own blends. I've never given up on finding the perfect blend. I'm still looking for it, and I have a little coffee roaster down here in Florida. I mean, a little roasting machine, and you know, I'm constantly trying to create the ultimate blend. And in the meantime, you know, I'm known as the coffee guy here at the country club, and every time someone complains about the coffee, they urge me to do something about it. And so I'm talking to the food and beverage manager. You know, I mean, I've always said, if I would have to start all over again, I would do exactly the same thing. I love coffee in many, many ways, you know, and it's been obviously good to me economically, but you have to love what you're doing. That helps a lot.